In this video, I would like to share a few tips on how you can find your purpose. Napoleon Hill stated that a key trait of successful and wealthy people is that they know and can focus on their definiteness of purpose. Can you state your definite purpose quickly? If not, then keep listening and I will share a few tips on how you can find this. There was a poll done that found that over 90% of the population did not think that they were successful in reaching their life goals. I think it's because they don't know where their goals began or ended. If you don't have a specific destination or time at which you are to arrive at your destination, it would be a challenge to get to where you want to go in life. That could be why so many people have not been successful in achieving their goals in life. Also, there are many people who have been sidetracked or sidelined from their journey, and that is why the polls show that over 90% of the population haven't reached their goals in life. This is Jason. Thank you for joining from Good to Great Academy, where I share tips on how to get from good to great in love, health, and wealth. There's a classic book called Think and Grow Rich written by Napoleon Hill that many people have used over the years to create wealth. Although it was written many years ago, the principles still apply to us today. He studied people who were wealthy and wrote a book on the principles that he believed allowed them to create their great wealth. The book wasn't concerned with best business practices like marketing, management, or accounting, the things that business owners or entrepreneurs would think of focusing on first. Instead, the book focused on matters of the mind and spirit to create wealth. As I mentioned in the beginning, here are some tips that will help you to define and find your definiteness of purpose. Definitely knowing your purpose in life is key to achieving or reaching your goals. Success is merely a target you aim for. In order for you to do this, Napoleon Hill gave us this hint that you need definiteness of purpose. It needs to be something that you can't take your eyes off of. If you're distracted easily on your life's journey, whatever you're focused on may not be your definite purpose in life. Another reason you may not be focused on your definiteness of purpose is this. I believe that many people don't know what their purpose is because their soul is still languishing. You can only get from good to great if you know your true purpose. And you can't know your true purpose if your soul is not healthy enough to know it, and it is disconnected from God, your divine source and inspiration. Here are 3 tips on what you can do now to find your purpose. The first tip, understanding that you are on a journey and that you're going to reach your destination and accomplish your goals. With this in mind, verbalize or say out loud and write down what you think your definiteness of purpose is. By doing this, it will help you to visualize and define with clarity what it is. It doesn't have to be related to what you're doing currently, but you can incorporate your life experiences into your purpose. Keep your notes where you can see it often. Once you develop a foundation, then you want to add more details as you develop and define clearly your purpose. It may be foggy in the beginning, but as you work on it, it will become clear. Then simplify it and make it short, 1 sentence or 2, something that you can easily remember. Write it down and keep it with you. Look at it often. Here's a second tip. Seek divine guidance. Pursue your purpose and keep focused. Connect to God for divine guidance. It says this in Proverbs 19:21, that a person's heart has many plans, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. There are millions of things that a person can think of as you seek your divine purpose, but you need to narrow it down to one definite purpose. Even a business must do this if it wants to be successful. People won't know what the business is selling if the business doesn't know what it is selling itself. Many people look at what other people who are successful are doing and try to copy them. You can start there if it resonates with you, but remember, you are unique and your purpose should fit you like a glove. If it doesn't, then keep focused on finding your own journey. Start to listen to God's still small voice in you that tells you this way and not that way. Learning to hear and discern God's voice takes practice, and you want to be in tune with it. Meditate, read the Bible, get in touch with your inner being. Early on, you will make mistakes because you aren't in tune with His voice or yours yet. There will be times when you hear God's voice saying, "Don't do that," or "Stay out of that situation," and you still choose to do it. And the outcome turns out bad. At other times, you'll hear that you should be doing something, and you choose not to do it. Then later, you will realize that if you had done what you had heard, things would have turned out right or good. Don't give up though. Think of yourself like a baby trying to walk. You'll struggle and fall before you get the hang of it. Hearing your inner voice and God's divine voice takes practice. Also, you need to remember that there is another voice. the voice of unclean or demonic spirits that want to lead you into darkness and not to the light. God is light and love, and He won't lead you to do things that are morally wrong. And finally, the third, perseverance, is going to be a key for success. I know that many of you already know this or have heard this, but it is important. Many people know they need to persevere, but to truly persevere is another thing. It isn't easy. That is why over 90% of the population don't succeed in reaching their goals. It is because most people gave up or got distracted along the path of life and just give up pursuing their divine purpose. Granted that some people were sidelined, but you still can finish well. Also consider your life and pursuit of your definiteness of purpose as a journey, not a destination. For many people, there are different seasons in life, and your purpose may expand or get more refined as you gain life experience. Spend time in prayer and meditation. These are always helpful. You need to decelerate when you're looking at the map. You don't want to take the wrong cutoff or miss your path. It takes much longer to make a U-turn than it is to slow down and make sure you're on the right route to success. Find time to get outside in nature and connect to God. He knows how He created you and what you are created for. Be sure to bring a journal and write down what you believe God is speaking to you. There are times when you need to be a Mary and not a Martha, referenced in Luke 10:38 through 42 from the Bible. Life is a journey. There are ups and downs, twists and turns, bumps and puddles along the journey, and there are things that bring joy and love, sadness and fear, friendships, and a lot of other things. You want to go on your journey prepared and aware of the things that are going on all around you. Whenever you enter new territory, you want to be sure that you and those under your care are safe. Remember this advice. In the world, there are people who deliberately do things to hurt you, for their selfish gain or just to see you fall. How you measure success is dependent on whether you are on track to reach your destination, your divine purpose in life. You can't measure success just in currency. It should include love, relationships, community, the things that fill the void that money can't fulfill. Finding your definiteness of purpose or divine purpose will help you to find success. And these 3 steps can help you begin to define your definite purpose. Start today to work on your definite purpose in life. Write it out. Read it to yourself. Read it out loud. Read it to someone you trust and who wants you to succeed in life. Don't read it to anyone. Comment below on where you are on your journey to success. Thank you. This is Jason. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you on my next video.